Oh my God, it feels so good to be back here. We haven't done a session here since my vision show 3 years ago. Luis, I am so glad to have you joining me from Madrid. How are you today, my friend?
I am doing, hi Charlene. I am doing amazing. I'm so excited. It's top of the morning right now for you guys, but it's around 4 to 5 o'clock. We're about to stop the little break that we had. And within a couple of minutes, we're going to start doing the little presentation, guys. I'm so excited.
I love it. So, Luis, I want to give you a chance to introduce yourself to our audience.
Well, who am I? Sorry.
Yeah, I want to give you a chance to introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Luis Garcia. I am from Guadalajara, Jalisco. I have been working with the Omniverse City for just a heartbeat, which is something so amazing. It's been an experience so incredible. I am currently working right now doing the small introduction for the Sustainable Fashion Fest. The Sustainable Fashion Fest is something that it's just so amazing. It has so much vision, and we're 100% open to have all the networking, all the fashion shows from the sustainability world, which is something that we are including with the Omniverse City and plenty more things. I come from Mexico, but I'm right now here in Madrid. We are going to have a blast today, guys, with the presentation, with our designers and the people that are pretty much all forming part of this event.
Awesome. And just so you know, we are recording this. If you are joining us live in our free watch party, shout out to Priya. Priya, if you're somebody who came, because you were invited, you got that invitation from Priya Pinto. And Priya, thank you so much for the incredible job that you did getting the word out. We've had so much great feedback. I actually bumped into an optometrist from South Florida yesterday. So it was so great to see that you're bringing in people from the optical and optometry industry. Oh, no one's going to be able to hear you and see you. Yeah, no one's going to be able to hear you and see you, Priya. No one's going to be able to hear you and see you. Y- So, so I'm going to kind of keep going. I kind of hear Priya in my ear, but
I,
that's okay.
I
We're
can
doing
hear
something
Priya.
very experimental today. So while we're here backstage, Luis and I inside of the multi-pass upgrade, Priya's over there managing the watch party. So if you'd like to take advantage of the upgrade, Priya, feel free to drop the link so they know how to get that ticket. And what I'd like to do is, first of all, Luis, show us a little bit about what's going on over there. Show us a little bit about what's going. Are you able to kind of give us a little bit of a quick tour?
I can give you I can give you guys a quick tour. Like I said, we just took quite a long break here and there, but
Okay.
I can walk around. I can show you
Okay.
the little screen. That's the
Yeah.
technical team. They're fixing the technical stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you're all the way over there. No problem. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Luis and I had to make a lot of really like logistical decisions to make this work. We have streaming teams. They're there, they're streaming. So it was kind of difficult to get them to help us with this particular event. And Luis was creative and found a way to make it work with his laptop. Remember, we're dealing with different countries and different bandwidths and different languages and different time zones. So the fact that we're even here at the same place at the same time is a miracle, right, Luis?
and I love the opportunity. Thank you very much for what you guys have been doing. It's just amazing. Please, guys, join into the virtual event. If you guys are not here in Madrid, if you guys are around here in Madrid, you're welcome 100%. You're gonna have the best time ever.
And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go through our agenda for today. Luis, I don't even know if you realize what we have in store today. There's some pretty incredible presentations going on today and tomorrow. Was there anything that like stood out to you when we were kind of going over the schedule over the last few days, Luis?
Well, one of the things that it really did stand out, it was the runway. the AI runway that you were talking about. It was something that I'm so excited to see what everything about it. I'm gonna love it so much.
Awesome. And so we will be streaming to you guys over there at the watch party all day from Madrid, from the Omniverse City, and from Fortnite. Currently, Luis and I are over in Omniversal Studios, which today for this event is being powered by AirMeet and Omniverse City. So if you want to take advantage of the upgraded pass, feel free to click that link that Priya has shared with you, and then you'll be able to come in, join us live, ask your questions, do the networking, and we'll be once Louise and I end this stream, we'll be coming over there to come say hello to you guys over at the watch party as well. So we'll be coming to take questions in a little bit, Priya. Okay. So I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. Here we are at the opening ceremony. And so wherever you are, let's just give a quick celebration. It's so amazing to have this incredible team. Everybody put every ounce of blood, sweat, and tears that they had into this a beautiful event. Just so you guys can enjoy something new and different and innovative. Here it is, the end of 2025. We've only got a month and a half left. We're steamrolling into 2026. And my personal ultimate goal was to make sure that anybody who this event touches is very clear that there's a lot of tools available so that you can really properly prepare yourself for 2026. Luis, I loved your feedback earlier about how eye-opening this was and how getting access to the technology gave you a little bit more insight into what's possible. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, it's so eye opening because there is a big difference between thinking that the AI is going to give us something bad about it. But in this case, it's not the case. How can I explain this in a small way? It's the AI is something that is going to help us into making us something that is going to increase the amount of who we are, who you really are. It's going to want to 100% quantify the ability of what you already have, what you're bringing into the table, and how you can even improve whatever you're already doing. And there are so many other ways that we can interact with each other and have so many options of networking, so many options for matchmaking. At the same time, having the opportunity to, at the end of the day, make a more conscious world. And all the fashion that we're about to use in production, everything can be changed and everything will be positive in a better way.
Thank you so much for that. And when we talk about sustainability, this is part of it. You know, we're not only reducing the carbon footprint by hosting all of these great experiences and activations virtually. I mean, a waterfall runway would, first of all, it's not even possible. But even if it was, you know, something like this, you would put it up. Think about like a place like some of these huge festivals that happen. There's a lot of material that goes into building these things and then they just come down afterwards, so we're able to build these beautiful activations without all of that, you know, strain on the first of all the pocketbook. Sustainability isn't just about environmental protection, it's about financial protection. You know, we can't be here if we don't have the resources. The world thrives on money. You need money to survive and to succeed in life. And when you're able to put that, you know, 20, 50, $100,000 back in your pocket, or you know, let's face it, you probably wouldn't do it at all. Now you don't have to worry about being limited by your pocketbook. You're able to produce things that are beyond the imagination, even though normally those things would cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. A waterfall runway in real life would cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that little detail that Rob Fender added made such a big difference. It really gave everyone a lot of inspiration, and it got all these great ideas going. So at 11 a.m., we're going to be joined by Gonzalo Alvarez from Argentina and by Raul Pardayan. I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong, uh, in China. And oh, can you guys not hear us?
I can hear you.
You haven't been able to hear us this whole time? It's okay. It's recorded. Don't worry. Wait. Okay. So here I am. So sorry if you weren't able to hear us in the beginning, and thank you for finally letting me know I was on mute. We did record this, and we'll be sharing this session later. Luis and I, for the last 10 minutes, have been talking about. Perfect. Okay, that's great. Oh, because both of us were unmuted. I thought you'd be hearing the sound from Airmeet, though. No. Okay, now we know. Okay, great. So we're going to be joined at 11 a.m. By Gonzalo Alvarez and Raul Pardean. And again, sorry that if I said your name wrong, my friends, the tiger. And this gorgeous exhibit, I'm not going to show it now. I don't want to steal their thunder, but this gorgeous exhibit was built in Omniverse City with these 80 paintings that over the last 25 years Gonzalo has been creating these gorgeous paintings, and he works with these children and they give him ideas, and it's just such an incredible exhibition. So they'll be coming in and talking about that. If you're looking for a bilingual experience, this is great because this will be done both in English and in Spanish. Luis, can you help me out for our friends that are coming from Spain to talk about this for like a minute in Spanish, en español? Luis, you're muted.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about this exhibit en español?
Claro que sí. Estamos a punto de hacer una presentación por parte del Sustainable Fashion Fest. Vamos a estar comenzando la siguiente presentación por parte de uno de los exhibidores en sostenibilidad y certificaciones. Les invitamos a que estén presentes para que disfruten del evento. Bienvenidos sean todos a Sustainable Fashion Fest y vamos a empezar como los grandes.
And at 12 p.m. Eastern, we're going to host our digital fashion show and AI showcase from Era X Lab and Maya ES. Two beautiful submissions. And we'll be talking about fashion and some of the different ways that AI is being used in fashion. We're going to make this more of like an open conversation. So it's going to be fun and, different to see how different artists are approaching AI in fashion. Now, at 1 p.m., we're going to be joined by Bruce Carnahan and Rich Chungang. They're a lot of fun. They're going to actually take us on a guided tour of the city. So if you haven't really been able to figure out how to get Omniverse City to work, you haven't been able to get in and try it out for yourself, you're definitely going to want to come to the 1 p.m. Event because that's going to be a way that you can really get a feel for how to navigate the city and where to go. At 2 p.m., we're going to be joined by Ryan Markey of Optical Near Me, Maria Barnwell of Paper Doll, and Ian Harrison of Sneak Art. Now, Maria, I can't, and Ryan, I can't really, bring you guys here on stage, but I know that you're there in hands in with the rest of the audience. Can you, Ryan, and you, Maria, tell us a little bit about what to expect at 2 p.m.? Absolutely, and I think we lost Ryan, but so Ryan will be showcasing the Icon and Pixelware product, and we are going to be doing some giveaways. So it's going to be really awesome to see these, you know, great brands behind the scenes talking about these amazing products that aren't just innovative in their design. You know, Maria and Anne and Ryan have put a lot of thought into these products, but all three of these products have components that are wearables. So Paper Doll has a wearable version. Sneak Art is natively wearable, and Optical Near Me is going to be launching the Oswear. So this isn't just about physical products. These are digital products. This is the first ever live digital shopping stream. It's like Home Shopping Network meets the metaverse. So excited. And then at 3 p.m., we're going to have Emery Morrison, AKA The Wolf, my friend Luis, Jay, and Rob come in to talk about what's next for Spain. Now, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag a little bit. We don't build digital twins for nothing. So we've already built two digital twin venues for Spain. We're working on our third. So we built two in Madrid, one in Barcelona. We're three venues in, and we are definitely going to build all of Madrid, all of Barcelona, and if all things work out, all of Spain. So if you like Spain, if you're in Spain, if you'd like to be in Spain and you've never been to Spain, first of all, you can go to Spain right now. Go join Proximia Estacion in Omniverse City because Luis, you can attest to this. When you showed up on the scene and you saw the real venue, how true to life was that digital twin to the actual space in real life?
I am here, and I'm telling you, the way it looks amazing. It's just a spitting copy of it, just exact copy of it. I love it because you guys were able to make not only a runway of water that's inside the event, which I wish it was something that it was built here, but it's so amazing that even the owners of this beautiful shop, they're super shocked and they're so happy that they got a digital copy of it. And obviously they're like, "Oh my god, can you actually enter here? Yeah, can you enter into Fortnite? Yes. Oh my god, did I show it on University? They were super shocked and super excited. There's no way these guys are. We're expecting so much effort and so much uh, focus and detail that these guys are getting. And what you did is something so amazing and so remarkable.
Thank you so much. And I actually see that some people did join that behind the scenes. So if you want to know what the difference is between being a part of the premium event and being a part of the free watch party, first of all, hey, free watch party people, I see you all joining in there. So great to see you all. How are you all? Hello. And here we have some of you that have joined us behind the scenes. So you're able to chat with us here live. Pretty soon, we're going to do away with the free watch party. So we'll do a few events with the watch party. And then eventually, we're only going to do events here in Omniversal Studios because we really want you to come in and interact with each other. So, getting right back to it, at 9 a.m. tomorrow, we're going to be joined by Lucien and Raul with Up Game. Now, I'm very new to this whole concept, but here's what I know. What I know is Lucien is absolutely remarkable. His stories, the way he tells them, his dedication to narrative, his ability and experiences of traveling the world and taking these experiences directly to all these different countries. It is just absolutely remarkable. So, if you're somebody who believes in manifestation, who believes in personal empowerment, who believes in visualizing the future, creating manifest destiny, right? If you believe in manifest destiny, first of all, you're in the right place. Okay. If you believe in manifest destiny, you have found your rocket ship. That's exactly where we're going. We're going into the future. How do we know we're going into the future? Because we've made it. The future is ours for the creating. Luis, what do you think I mean by that?
Well, pretty much creativity is something that can be expanded. Trust me. Whenever you guys were making and the connection with the designers, imagine the opportunities. It's just a whole new ball game. They already have some tools. Trust me, with what you guys are bringing into the table. Wow, it's the exponential growth of the creativity that is going to explode, man. That's just amazing. I love it.
And we're not even done yet. We're only on day two. So, the magnificent David Green. Now, here's a really exciting thing. When we speak with Upgame, I believe, if I'm, and Raul will correct me if I'm wrong, I believe Lucien is in Bhutan, Raul is in China, Gonzalo is in Argentina, David is in South Africa. Luis is in Madrid. I'm in Long Island, New York. Whoa, this is a global streamathon of epic proportions. Did I get that right, Raul? Is that correct? I don't know if you can hear me. But so I'll just kind of keep going. When we meet with David tomorrow, you really have to understand the magic of David Green. My first experience with David Green was actually as an eyewear rep, and I had never met David. I had also never been an eyewear rep. And this woman was a really good salesperson, and she convinced me to become an eyewear rep. Now, I want to take a moment to really appreciate anyone who has dedicated their life to the optical and optometry industry. It is a hidden treasure that not a lot of you know about. The champions like David and like the eyewear brands that and reps that go out and sell these products cannot be overstated. If you want to wear a frame on your face that feels like nature has just enveloped, has just graced your skin with the presence of nature, that is what he brings to the market. Every piece that he creates, it's all handcrafted magic made all from natural elements. And he will be talking tomorrow about this. Now, what's interesting is Sustainable Fashion Fest knew nothing about David, and David knew nothing about Sustainable Fashion Fest. But here we have these two great organizations coming together in all of Sustainable Fashion Fest. There are no eyewear brands. So it was really exciting that we were able to bring our beautiful industry, the eyewear industry, to this event in Madrid. Luis, what was Leticia saying about bringing eyewear to Madrid and then Barcelona? I know that you guys have been talking a lot about opening up the optical industry to Spain. What are your, like, let's dream out loud, let's manifest. What is Barcelona going to look like when we bring the entire eyewear industry to Barcelona in May of 2026 in 6 months? What is that going to look like, Luis?
Well, there's always room for expansion. That's a given. More so when it comes down to fashion specifically. Imagine just bringing in the little extra glasses directly on the eyewear. There are so many opportunities for David Green, which is one of the most incredible persons I've met when it comes down to eyewear. Man, if you give those little small gadgets to the models, how many others opportunities that we are able to actually even include that for the other designers for them to start making other options or even they expand what they have already have and also get the opportunities that we may be able to share with David. Man, it's just so amazing. It's so groundbreaking that there are things that we can always pile up to help and add up together. It's something that's 100% doable.
And it's important to know that David does have eyewear brands in Spain. So if you're an optical retailer in Spain, or you're somebody who just wants to buy these gorgeous glasses in Spain, even if you're a designer and you want to partner and collab, David will be talking more about his brand tomorrow. Definitely tune in. It's going to be a fun and exciting session. At 11 a.m., we're going to have Ryan Markey talking about upcycling you. This great concept that Ryan came up with about taking your past experiences and not letting a single lesson go to waste. It's interesting. A beautiful, magnificent woman. Her first name is Caroline. I cannot remember her last name. I moderated her a couple months back at another fashion event, and she talked about the failure culture. I'd never heard those two, failure culture. Why the hell would we make a culture out of failure? Like that, it's crazy. But she made a lot of really good, solid points. Like there's this like culture where we're afraid to fail, but that's where all of our lessons come from. Our lessons don't really technically come from success. Oh, absolutely. And feel free to chime in, guys. Again, we are streaming from like five different places. This is a crazy, like cross streaming adventure that we have going on here. I don't even know if you guys over there in Airmeet can hear the people in Hanson. Drop a yes if you were able to just hear Ann chiming in, because if that works, that's crazy. So drop a yes, Ryan. You're the one that I could really count on here. Drop a yes if you just heard Ann, and drop a no if you did not hear Ann, because if you were able to hear him, that would be amazing, knowing that we could kind of cross stream from one audience to the other. But we'll come back to that. But I really can't wait to hear Ryan's you know uh, thoughts here, because I've known Ryan a long time. He's my best friend in the whole wide world, and he's been by me through everything, really through everything. And if upcycling means that you can smile in the face of failure and you can say, wow, that thing didn't work right now, but I can't wait to make it work. I can't wait to upcycle it, not recycle it, right? Not make it, not do it again. That's the definition of insanity, right? But taking it and looking at it and saying, okay, these pieces, they didn't work, but these pieces did. Let's take the pieces that did over to another table. Let's start fresh and let's stitch them together and let's add some new stuff to it and let's make it something new. We are in control of new. New is something that we have the power to embrace every single day. New is new. New is fresh. New is the gift that we're given every day when we open our eyes and see the sunlight, or just wake up, because there's some people without vision. They may not open up their eyes and see the sunlight, but they still imagine it. We really are in the age of imagination. Everything that's ever been taken away from us by all these things that we all complain about, it's in our power to change it. It's in our power to upcycle it. There are tools and technologies being given to us today that are unprecedented. Luis, did you know that technology of this magnitude was available for the general public to embrace for the simple cost of ambition?
I wasn't even aware. That's the beautiful magic of whenever I started working for this beautiful event, because I found out that there were so many other opportunities, how we are able to help the people, and not only help the people, but at the same time have a conscious, genuine production for beautiful clothing at the same time. Because you don't have to look bad at the same time whenever you're looking bad. And as you said it yourself, with your upcycling, something that didn't work that specific moment for that specific outfit. Hey, guess what? I have a beautiful scarf that happens to work as a cape, and at the same time, I'm wearing some beautiful necklace that looks like gold, and it's from one of our beautiful designers. They are so amazing. They are so creative. They're bringing in so much into the table, and there are so many opportunities that we can provide for them. There is so much that we can add to them with the technology, with the opportunities, with the connections, and with the networking that we already have with the guys. Man, this is gonna be amazing.
Awesome. And in a moment, we're going to go and show you some of those great brands that are over there in Spain as well. At 12 p.m., we're going to watch. This is a previously recorded session with Little King Moore, Fit for a King. This little 10-year-old talks about his journey as an entertainer. He was on America's Got Talent this year, just a few months ago. He was in Russia representing the United States of America. This child, this little man, this little future forging human is absolutely spectacular. Do not miss this session. I'm telling you, you want to be inspired by a 10-year-old that has decided he wants to be the change that he wants to see in this world. He understands his position in this world. I have never in my life, other than my 10-year-old, okay, I don't want to be unfair to him. I have never in my life met a child that was that clear on what his role is and that accountable and responsible. And by the way, that is the gift of the Gen Alpha generation. These children are so they're just so aware of their responsibility, and they're not gonna take it lightly. I say Gen Alpha stands for accountability, and maybe a lot of you don't agree with me. I don't know if you've gotten to know this new generation, but these children are very accountable. They want to know everything and how it works so that they can be in complete control of their success. That level of accountability is something I haven't seen in any of the previous generations, including mine. In Gen X. So we can really learn a lot from this new age, this new generation that is all about experimentation and applying and just breaking all the rules and being accountable for the outcome. So definitely excited about that. At 1 p.m., we're going to be joined by my partner, Jay Pilipovich. And Jay is going to go into Envy, reality, fashion tycoon. And if you haven't been inside of Envy, or maybe you don't play Fortnite, you can download it on your mobile phone. And if you have a strong enough PC, you can download it locally, or you could just watch the videos, which are just as exciting. Now, when we do this session at 1 p.m., it's going to be only 8 people that are going to be able to actually join us and play the game. Everybody else will be able to watch and enjoy it. So it'll be like a live matchmaking session where you get to literally sit and watch a full Fortnite game play out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then at 2 p.m., uh, on Friday, we're going to be joined by Dr. Tamika Head. And she's been working really, really hard with a large group of young women over there in Atlanta, Georgia. And they do this all the time. This is something they do every single day. This great program, Pink STEM, one of our partners in Omniverse City. We definitely recommend that you research and learn about Pink STEM. Come to her session, support this incredible program. What better way to support sustainability than to invest in the visionaries of the future? Thank you so much, Dr. Head, and please extend my gratitude to the students for all the hard work they've put in, the pride. These little ladies are just so exciting. I love that there's so many children involved in these events. A lot of times when you go to conferences like this, it's all about the adults, right? And you would think, oh, well, you've got kids because you've got games. The kids aren't even a part of the games. The kids are a part of the programs. These kids are putting these programs together for you, to tell you what they want, what they expect, what they need. So proud. Hats off to this generation that are willing to actually articulate and vocalize what they need. It's our job to listen to them. It's our job to respond to them. It's our job to act on their behalf because we are the adults that are alive right now. It is our job to get this everything that we have here ready so that when they come in and they take over, they can be as successful as possible. We need to set each other up to succeed, and we need to set these kids up to succeed. And I thank you to everyone. Thank you to Emery. Thank you to Verlin and Yvette Moore for sharing your beautiful little boy with us. I love that kid, King Moore. Thank you, Dr. Head, and to all the moms and dads that allowed your kids to be a part of this. Thank you to Valhallen. Although they're not a part of this event, 50 locations across the country. His kids are constantly involved in what we're doing. And he is going to play, and his children, and we're talking hundreds of kids here around the country, are going to play a vital role in getting this message out there. Thank you to Gonzalo and everything that you've done with those children to motivate them and inspire them. You've taken your success and you've leveraged that to empower these children to believe in themselves. It's just, these are spectacular human beings, and we're just here to celebrate each and every one of you. What a great, and we're only talking about the preview. Geez, I'm having a great time, and we're just giving you a preview of what's to come. Luis, we haven't even done these things yet. Are you excited?
Oh, of course, 100%. And I'm about to start doing the presentation for the Omniverse City.
Yes.
In this case, in about 20 some minutes is going to be amazing. I'm
Yes,
going to do
yes.
it 100% in Spanish. You guys are going to be able to see that. And I'm so excited for the new things that are coming into this beautiful schedule that we have. Man, it's going to be amazing today. It's going to rock.
So, Luis, do you want to leave your last words in España so that everybody who's listening, who's coming in from Spain, can get their last words from you? And then I'll wrap up here.
Claro que sí, chicos. Sean ustedes bienvenidos a la presentación que estamos a punto de dar acerca de Omniverse City. Les va a encantar completamente. Apéguense directamente a este hermoso live que tenemos. Ustedes les va a encantar todo lo que estamos ofreciendo. Muchachos, tienen un montón de oportunidades para conectarse a través de gente que están en todas partes del mundo. No tienen una idea de lo increíble que esto puede convertirse. Chicos, estoy completamente bendecido y agradecido de que ustedes estén presentes. Apóyense a sí mismos, apoyen el evento para que ustedes puedan también conectar con nosotros y seamos parte de esta hermosa familia. Les mando un montón de amor y bendiciones. Hecho está.
And Luis, before you sign off, can you help me with one final thank you? And I'll say it in my way, but I'd love for you to rephrase because I want to make sure everyone who's here who came out to support Leticia, every single one of you in Madrid and Barcelona, even if you came virtually, Sume Cacao, Toler El Moda, sorry, I totally ruined the name, all of the brands that are there, Fausto and North Point, Proximia Estacion, the United Nations, everybody who got behind this brilliant, brave, strong, visionary woman, thank you. And please support her. She is a champion. She needs your support. Viva Barcelona. Can you help me, Luis, to share that message with your amazing community?
Claro que sí. Mira, Charlene, chicos, tenemos que darles unas fuertes gracias. Muchísimas gracias a ustedes porque hicieron todo esto posible. El que estén aquí presentes significa tantísimo para nosotros. Les damos desde nuestro más profundo de nuestro corazón todo el amor, toda la buena vibra. Y por favor, apoyen a Leticia Rufín. Está haciendo un trabajo excelente. Aquí tenemos a Cacao Sumay y el taller de moda que está por parte de Noora. Sean ustedes bienvenidos a este evento. Les agradecemos tanto que estén haciendo esta presentación, que ustedes estén aquí con nosotros y al igual que ustedes lo están haciendo, recuerden, el día de mañana ustedes van a venir con nosotros para formar parte de la familia. En serio, nuevamente, muchísimas gracias, amigos.
And thank you so much, Luis, for everything that you've done. You've really worked your rear end off on every aspect of this event. Thank you so much, and good luck on your presentation. On how do you say Omniverse City in España?
Es la ciudad del universo.
All right, Ciudad de Omniverso. Yeah. All right, I'll see you soon. And at 3 p.m., we're going to have a pre recorded session from Dr. Vito Mena and Dr. Pam Terrio. This was moderated by Ryan Markey, and we're going to have a huge announcement on a major, major event that we're going to be hosting. It's our second ever, our second edition of the Performance Vision Summit. We are definitely going to flip the script on performance vision, gaming and vision, smart eyewear and vision, uh, sports vision. And Dr. Mena's got so many great people getting behind him to make this an amazing experience that you all can learn from. And then finally, the grand finale, my beautiful, wonderful, amazing friend, Dr. Sadell Legrand, is coming in at 6 p.m. You might notice there's a very big gap between our 3 p.m. and our 6 p.m. session. Yes, you will have 3 hours to relax, grab a snack, take a nap, and then we will hear from Dr. Legrand about altogether lovely health and wellness and the journey towards balance. Before we sign off, I'm going to jump in to the Omniverse City and show you guys the beautiful boots that Jay has made. Jay, are you here? He might not be here yet. A little early for him. Oh, there you are. Okay. Jay, can you talk a little bit about the behind making this experience? Oh, can you hear me now? Okay. Can you talk a little bit about the behind the scenes of making this experience? Well, awesome. And Ira, if we can connect with you after this event, I'd love to talk to you about producing an actual runway on the waterfall. But we're going to take you through. This is, she could say it much better than I can. Hello, how are you? And can you tell me a little bit about this booth? Are you able to speak in English as well? You can't hear it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Priya. Um, so now I'm going to take you guys into the space. I tried to cheat. I tried to go through. Oh, and then we have Sumai Cacao. Hello. Can you tell me a little bit about this space? Oh, he didn't activate. I understood that. And I believe that this is probably a first that we have this beautiful booth both in the Sustainable Fashion Fest in Madrid right now, as well as here in the Digital Twin. And oh, Jay, you just did an incredible job. Ira, I don't know if you could come off mute. What do you think about this runway? Could this inspire a whole collection? I don't know if she can come off of mute. She might not be able to. I'm going to walk the runway. I have no problem walking this runway. And I'm not just going to walk on the runway, I'm going to dance on the runway. You can't, wait, you can't walk on a runway like this and not dance. So definitely, I'm going to be dropping the link so you can go in yourself and experience this amazing, amazing journey. I'm going to go ahead and drop it there now. So don't just watch, jump in. Oh, yes. Okay. So, how you visit the booth is you click this link and then you'll be able to thank you for asking why not. And then I'm going to show you one other place inside of Omniverse City. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to pull that up really quick before I end. Yeah, it's the amount of content that was created for this event is crazy. And you're not going to get bored. We didn't, we've had a lot of people say virtual events are boring. I better not hear. I don't want to say that. You got lots to do here. And we encourage you to take full advantage. Talk to the Digizens, get to know the brands. So if you are not a part of Sustainable Fashion Fest, and you want to just be a part of the Omniverse City, all of our events, you can join the Infinity Conference. We only charge $300 for a booth. It's very reasonable. And then what's beautiful is all of these amazing investors, every one of these booths is one of our investors. They have a space in Omniverse City. And we have a few people that are actually building behind the scenes. So you're going to see lots more coming. We got at least a dozen new investors coming into Omniverse City. And thank you to each and every one of you. Every one of these Digizens, you could talk to them, you can interact with them. You don't need me to do it. You could just go and have fun. I got myself stuck in my own booth. He's not going to let me go. He's going to address me whether I like it or not. He is really my favorite too. He's Balababa, the genie of predictive wealth. And what's really great with him is he's pretty spot on. I mean, he's predicted some things that have actually happened. So he's about a year and a half old. A lot of these Digizens are not new. They've got a lot of training data in them. They've been around for quite some time. And then if you just want to explore the city, I'll drop that link as well. You just literally jump into the Omniverse City. Just have fun. There's lots of things to explore. Now, in 10 minutes, I'm gonna end the stream now. And in 10 minutes, we're gonna be joined by Gonzalo Alvarez and Raul. I don't want to say your last name wrong. Pardayan. And you're going to correct me when I bring you on the stage in 10 minutes. But we're going to go into the mint and we're going to have a lot of fun going through the Projecto Bio experience. So thank you, everyone who's tuning in from the lives. We're so appreciative and so excited. The tiger. Yes, the tiger. And oh, Gonzalo raised his hand. I'll bring him on the stage. Well, we'll be live in about 10 minutes. We're having like some technical challenges, but we will be live in 10 minutes. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. I'm going to end the session